Good evening, Saints fans, and welcome to the LAC for today's MIAA matchup between the Eagles of Annapolis Area Christian School and your Concordia Prep Saints. Before we begin, we would like to start as we start all things in prayer. Heavenly Father, you have created us to strive for the best. Grant to all athletes, coaches, officials, and fans strength to pursue excellence during this event and in all that we do. We pray for the safety of all participants, protect them from injury and harm. And finally, we pray for your grace that you would provide us with the needed endurance to pursue our heavenly prize, eternal life in your Son. Amen. And now, please join me in honoring America with the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. This week, the MIAA and IAAM have joined partnership to host a program called Thank a Ref Week. We are super appreciative of everything that our referees do for us in helping us have our games and contests throughout the season. Tonight, we would like to honor the 3 referees that are working the game this evening. Our first referee this evening is Pat Gilbert. Pat has been a referee for 27 years, primarily in basketball. His favorite memory was reffing a game that featured Carmelo Anthony. He wants all fans to know that all referees have to pass a rules test every year before they can begin the season. Thank you, Pat. Our next referee honoree this evening is David Gray. David has been a referee for 29 years, again, primarily in basketball. His favorite memory was when he was a ref for the 2008 B Conference Championship game. He wants you guys all to know that being a ref is way harder than it looks. Thank you, David. Our last referee this evening is Ben Keene. Ben has been a referee for 5 years with just basketball. His favorite memory was when he worked his first game as a referee with his dad. What he wants people to know is that it's a lot different being on the court than being in the stands, so just remember that. Let's give Ben a big round of applause, and a round of applause for all our referees this evening. And now, for today's starting lineups. First, from the visiting Eagles, a junior, number 1, Xavier Johnson. A sophomore, number 3, Eli Krupski. A junior, number 12, Dante Holmes. A junior, number 14, Josh Holmes. And a senior, number 22, Jonathan Perry. And now for the starting lineup for your Concordia Prep Saints. A sophomore, number 2, Noah Robinson. A sophomore, number 3, Josh King. A sophomore, number 5, Damon Roulette. A sophomore, number 15, Cam Allen Jones. And a sophomore, number 21, Presley Prettyman III.
Well, good evening here from the Lutheran Activity Center here in Towson, Maryland on the campus of Concordia Prep. This is the MIAA B Conference varsity basketball matchup between the Annapolis area Christian Eagles and your Concordia Prep Saints. Again, along with John Miller, this is Peter Couser, and we'll be bringing you the action tonight. And if you are tuning in to this AC Sports Network broadcast or live stream, we invite you and encourage you to hit that subscribe button. Lots of local sports here. If you love basketball, but if you love all sports here in the DMV, we encourage you to hit that subscribe button and you'll stay up to date on the various activities taking place in the world of athletics. Looking forward to this matchup. Annapolis area Christian 1-11 in conference, 2-20 overall. Concordia Prep 3-11 in conference, 5-13 overall. They faced each other back on December 16th, and Concordia Prep won that one 79-62. Tip controlled by the Eagles. AC Sports Network, the home of your Saints, had an incredible game on the JV level earlier tonight. Saints were down until the fourth quarter, got their first lead, pulled away, won 54-49 after trailing by as much as 17. They're still in the playoff hunt. This is a program in its first year in the B Conference after winning the Varsity C Conference Championship last year against Park. The JV also made it to the championship game. Cam Allen Jones, that ball around and out, tries to get the loose ball, can't control it. Elijah Krosky, they swing it around. That's number 22, a little too hard off the glass, misses again. Jonathan Perry. Prettyman comes out with it, some fancy dribbling in traffic. That's where you honk the horn when you're in that much traffic. They clear. Damon Roulette. King spins. He's blocked. Perry is active at both ends early on here. And now it's Xavier Johnson. He gives away. Little runner is missed by number 3, Eli Krosky. And a putback. Josh Holmes, Jr., gets the Eagles on the scoreboard. 2-0 lead just 90 seconds into this game. Damon Roulette over to Noah Robinson. You got Cam Allen Jones, Presley Prettyman III, and Josh King also on the floor. Prettyman tries to drive, gets there. Oh, they wave it off. They say it's a charge. So I like the aggressiveness, but a player control foul. Waves off the bucket. The Saints given a little bit of full court pressure. Cam Allen Jones, if you haven't watched much of the Saints, he's fun to watch. Plays bigger than his size. Guards down low, but also runs the point on a little bit of pressure when opposing teams bring the ball up the court. He's got way more energy than I have on my best day, even when he's tired. Got a turnover there by the Eagles. They need a little help here. There's a little bit of pressure. Okay, they're just running a little man. Damon's got it. Annapolis area Christian coming off in a, let's see, last week they played, actually on Saturday, Meade High School in a non-conference matchup. Previous to that, they lost to Arundel Christian, St. Paul's last Tuesday by 6. So, and then they lost by 1 to St. John's Catholic Prep back on the 21st. So they've been in some close contests, including a 1-point win at Gerstel earlier in January. That shot's missed. Oh, and Damon's having trouble getting up. Bucket by Eli Krosky, and Saints are going to have to Looked like they were going to get him out, and they are going to get him out of there. And Jalen Solomon's going to come in, the freshman. Started the year on JV, provided a spark for this Saints team on varsity now. He's bringing it up the court against number 1 Xavier Johnson, the junior. It's a young Saints program, only 3 upperclassmen in the entire program. Future is really bright here in a lot of sports, not just basketball. Our girls battling it out in the IAAM. Prettyman. It's a nice little 10-footer. Cuts the lead 4-2. Some pressure. They break it. Johnson feeds inside, slapped away. Johnson ends up with it again. Now he drives. Cross-court pass. Little fake. Drive to the basket. Oh, nice finger roll. Jonathan Perry. His first bucket, and it's 6-2. Cam Epps getting ready to check in for the Saints. Timeout called by head coach Brian Howard. We'll talk things over here after this initial 3.5 minutes of basketball. Assistant coach Dennis Kirkland. Maurice Johnson Jr. and Stephen Quillen's also helping out. They're the JV coaches, and Mo looks a lot more relaxed. He's got his hands in his pockets, as does Stephen Quillen's, after a very intense come-from-behind win for the JV. Got the cheerleaders here tonight. Good student population hanging out. Again, from those that are outside the DMV, it's a beautiful day here. January 30th, temperature in my car said 55. It's a nice day. I got my dog a nice mile walk in. Minimal layers. Could put the earmuffs and mittens aside for a day. I know we've got some folks watching from across the country. A little ice storm down in Texas where I've got family. Hope everybody's staying safe and maybe tuning in tonight, because this is some great basketball you can watch here with the JV and now our varsity. We'll have a game Friday night. Our girls varsity will battle Severn. It'll be senior night, and I think it's 6 seniors. A lot of seniors on that team. Prisley Prettyman drives, shot clock at 12. Misses that, but I like, again, the aggressiveness early. They're not satisfied trying to get a 3. They're going hard. Nice steal by Robinson. Left-hand layup is good. So a steal and a score cuts the lead to 2. Robinson's got those quick hands, and now pressure again from the Saints. Solomon doing battle on Krosky. Ooh, fell down, and they're going to call a push. That's a tough foul. Looked like he just lost his footing. Cam Epps picks that up. Eric Johnson checking in for Prettyman. And then there's a steal. Tried to go all the way down the court with that pass. So some mistakes in the early going. There's a turnover right back. Jalen Solomon weaving in traffic. Spins, leaves it for Cam. No good. Solomon and Cam Allen Jones with the follow. He leaves it short. There's Solomon. Tries to go behind his back with that shot, and it doesn't go. I like the effort. They had 3 opportunities there. Couldn't get any of them to fall. 3-point bucket, no good. It's a nice follow by number 12, Dante Holmes. Oh, my. He just willed that ball down. Got some big guys. You got to box out, got to push them out. It's one of the big men for the Saints checking in for Cam Allen Jones right now as he just picked up the foul. Jermaine Kane, sophomore. 3-point play complete for Dante Holmes. And then he comes out. Then we got a number 5 checking in for the Eagles, and I have no idea who that is. So we will check that out. If you're watching this game for Annapolis area Christian, my apologies. I do not have a 5 on my roster. We will correct that at halftime, but he's in the game right now. He got screened by Eric Johnson, but he is guarding Jalen Salmon. There's Noah Robinson, too strong. There's Kane. He tries to get himself an angle, and he does. It's a big offensive rebound and putback for a guy that just entered the game. Lead cut to 3. Saints apply pressure, but Perry breaks that. That one misses everything. 9-6. The MIAA and IAAM are honoring referees this week. Love to see that. We got Pat Gilbert. He's been refereeing for 27 years. He's under the basket right now. Said a highlight in his refereeing career is he got to referee a game played by Carmelo Anthony. It's a nice feed from Cam Epps, but we got to walk on Kane before the foul might come. On the far side now with a whistle in his mouth. Heading down the court is Ben King, and then right in front of us here, David Gregg, I believe. Gilbert, 27 years an official. David Gregg, 29 years, and Ben King just 5. But very experienced officiating crew here for this matchup, and it's nice to see us honoring those referees, and hopefully that'll mean everybody's a little more cordial as the game unfolds. The lead is 3 for the Eagles. The Saints won the first matchup back on December 16th. Shot clock at 8. Floater and a foul. Jalen Solomon picks that up. Xavier Johnson goes to the line. He gets that one to go. A lot of quick substitutions here tonight for the Eagles. They get the second one to go. So they've made all 3 of their free throws so far. And the lead is 5. Now some pressure. They're going to trap. Damon working hard, fires it to Solomon, but there it's picked off. Oh, that's a walk. They didn't get it. I like what I see with this Eagles offense. They cut guys through the middle almost constantly as I've watched them in the half-court set. And there's number 5. I do not have a name on him, but that shot's missed. Rebound by 21, Bryce James. Out of bounds, stays. Eagles basketball, and the Saints have got to box out. They're allowing too many second chance opportunities. They got to clear them out. You got to be physical. And there's a foul. Eric Johnson picks that foul up. So already 5 team fouls on the Saints. Just 1 for the Eagles. Free throw good from Dante Holmes. So he's got 4 in the early stages of this game to lead all scorers. He makes that one. So tell you what, big men that can shoot free throws, that's huge. Solomon bringing it up. The lead is 7. It's the largest lead of the game thus far. Solomon had the right idea, but lost the handle on that pass to Johnson. Justin Washington, number 10 in the game. He and Cam Epps, the only seniors in the program. Darian Hill, not here tonight. He's the only junior. Everybody else, sophomores and freshmen. It's a nice little kiss off the glass for Bryce James, his first bucket. And it's a 9-point lead, largest of the game. Epps with the floaters blocked. Solomon goes up and blocks it, but the follow is there. Dante Holmes. It's a pretty blocked shot by Jalen Salmon. He got up on that. But the Eagles crashing the boards every time, and the lead now 11. Oh, and Epps just goes through his hands. And there's a foul. It's going to be number 2 on one of those guys, either Solomon or Johnson. They call it on Johnson. So already they will be in the penalty the rest of the half. They only have him down for 1 foul, but I believe he got one now. They've corrected. He's got 2. Eli Krosky. 6 for 6 from the line here in the first quarter for the Eagles. The lead is 12. Saints have not been able to muster much offense, not getting a lot of shots, quite honestly. They've had turnovers, just getting the ball into a position to get a shot off. 7 for 7 from the line for the Eagles. 3 seconds, 2, 1 at the buzzer. And it's no good from Cam Epps. So some work to do here for the Saints. It's 19-6. Eagles on top. Back with the second quarter in 1 minute. On this late January evening, MIAA B Conference varsity basketball matchup between the Saints of Concordia Prep, the home team here, against the Eagles of Annapolis Area Christian. It was all Annapolis Area Christian in the first quarter. 19-6 the score. They just kept extending the lead. Justin Washington running the offense right now. Coach Howard trying to find the right combination on the floor. This is a different looking unit right now. He's got all his starters out of the game. Maybe a little message here that if you guys are not going to get it done, other guys are going to get playing time. So they just got 10 guys here tonight. I'm sorry, they got 11 guys. Noah Jackson hasn't checked in yet. But a fresh 5 on the floor here to begin the second quarter. And all the starters sitting over there watching this one. It's a nice feed to Johnson. 7 on the shot clock. He finds Epps. Epps tries to go baseline, and its pass is intercepted, if you will, by Dante Holmes. Got a little bit of football in the brain after those championship games yesterday. We're just about an hour and a half away from Philadelphia, and you can feel the energy way down here in Baltimore from the celebration going on in that city last night. You know you're serious in your celebrations when I heard they grease the light poles in Philadelphia and downtown to keep people from climbing them. Bryce James gets the scoring going for the Eagles here in the second quarter. And now they're up 15. This run has been a huge run. Saints got to find someone to put the ball in the basket. Don't have a lot of scorers, guys that will create. Jalen Salmon, one of those, and he's driving now in traffic, and he's out of bounds as he catches his own shot as it was blocked. So I like the aggressiveness. Again, this Concordia Prep team put 79 on Annapolis Area Christian back in December, and now the 5 starters check back in. And so message sent. Let's see what kind of look we get from the starting 5 back on the floor. We'll check this moment. 6:30 left to go in the first half, and the Saints trailed by 15 when these starters re-enter. Let's see if we can cut into this lead. There's a walk. That'll help. Elijah Butler with some steps before he put the ball down. The Saints team can put a lot of points on the board in a hurry. But they just didn't get many shots in the first quarter. They turned the ball over too much, and then on the other end, they gave up too many second chance points. They've got to meet the physicality of this elite Annapolis Area Christian team. Josh King looking for real estate, can't go off the dribble. Prettyman tries it. Boy, they close really well. Shot clock at 11, still a lot of time. That's Noah Jackson on the floor, first time, and there's a block shot. Battle for the ball. Robinson thought he had it, and he lost it. Josh Holmes, he's got 4. So all the starters in the game except Damon Roulette. And now Josh King falls down. Wow. Robinson challenged that shot. Jonathan Perry willed it down. Has a chance at a 3-point play and an opportunity to get a 20-point lead here in the first half. Coach Howard pleading his case to Pat Gilbert. If it's from the last time down the floor. But Coach Howard very respectful in that conversation. And there's a free throw again. They have not missed from the free throw line. They've started out hitting their first 8. So you got to tip your cap to the Eagles right now. They've come to play. We saw this with the JV game as the lead was 17 in that game, but the Saints came back to win. Jackson. Now it's Prettyman behind the back. Their defense is not allowing any open looks until right there. Jackson battles. That's a huge play right there. Stop the bleeding, end the run. Saints hadn't scored in probably 6 minutes, and there's a flush. So no sooner do the Saints stop the run, Dante Holmes with a little exclamation point. And that gets all the JV players still here up on their feet, making it feel like it's a home game for them right now. Josh King, very physical, goes to the basket and gets his first basket. Annapolis Area Christian looking to push. Now they slow it down. Xavier Johnson battling Jackson. It's gotten physical. Oh, there's a foul. If that's on Robinson, that's his second. And it is. So a little bit of foul trouble here. You need him on the floor. See what Coach Howard decides to do here. Robinson's a key cog in this offense. Can't understate the fact Christian Okempa went out early in this year. It's a huge scorer on this team, and they've really missed him. Roulette back in the game for Josh King. Well, they do miss free throws once in a while. But then there's a foul. So they actually, after going 8 for 8, see them miss free throws, but they get it right back. And they go back to making free throws. That's 6 points for Jonathan Perry. That foul was called on Noah Jackson, his first. That's 10 team fouls, so double penalty rest of the first half for the Eagles, who put a little pressure, but they beat it and push. Prettyman gets a 3. It's short. Put back is no good. That's just how the first half is gone. Cam Allen Jones got a good look. missed the layup. The lead is 19. Boy, they just power it in. Rebound there by Kane. 29-10. No three-point baskets in this game by either team. But 9 made free throws out of 12 for the Eagles. So they've been the aggressor on the offensive end. 10 fouls to 2 so far. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. Cam Allen Jones dumps it for Noah Robinson for 2. That's the first Saint with more than 1 basket. Robinson with 4, but now they just push and they get an easy bucket. It's too easy. Krosky just dumps it off. It's a nice move. Noah Robinson. We can't trade baskets, down 17 now. They've got to battle defensively. Howard wanted that foul at the other end and didn't get it. Robinson was knocked down. That's good defense there by Kane. Robinson now outrunning. And that time he does get the foul. Krosky picks that up. Just the 3rd team foul. So Robinson's now got 7. He's had 5 here in the last minute and a half. Some substitutions again for the Eagles. Eight points for Robinson. Largest lead, I believe, was 20. It's down to 15 right now. Almost the same script we saw with the JV. If you can cut it down, get it close to single digits, that would be huge. That three-pointer, no good. They haven't taken hardly any threes tonight. So break for the Saints. 2.5 minutes left in this first half. Roulette to Robinson. He's working on Krosky. Now Kane swings it. Roulette. Back out to Cam Allen Jones. Nice battle. Look at Damon. Offensive rebound and bucket. His first 2. Love to see that. Somebody's got to go get the ball, right? Timeout called by the Eagles. So we got 2:02 left to go in the first half. After 1, it was 19-6. So the Saints have played them even here in the second quarter. After tonight, Annapolis Area Christian, they will play on February the 1st against Chapelgate at home. I think I misspoke earlier. Friends is in the B conference for the varsity, but not for JV. Didn't know that you could do that. I'm learning new things all the time. Concordia Prep on the flip side, after tonight, will play at St. Paul's on Wednesday. Then they'll have Chapelgate at Chapelgate. So Saints go on the road for a couple big games, and then they'll have Friends on the road. So 3 straight road games for the Saints after tonight. And then they got a tough matchup against Curley. St. Mary's right now at the top of the standings, 12-0. Chapelgate 10-3. Severn 9-4. Friends 6-5. Curley 7-6. It's a three-pointer from the corner. No good. Bryce James finds Krosky, and he misses. I think it was blocked. Now Prettyman. Saints looking maybe to cut it to 11, and they do. Saints are finally getting to the basket and getting some open looks. Prettyman's got 4. Lead now cut to 11. So I'm telling you what, maybe just need to tell our Concordia Prep teams it's the second half, even in the first half. Slow starts by both of these teams tonight. Continues to be a discussion with Coach Howard and David Gregg across the court. Here's a bucket. Bryce James. He's got 6. Lead back up to 13. Robinson drives. Oh, good defense there by Bryce James. And now there's 3 Saints. Robinson got an open look and missed it. Well, they're just pressuring all over the ball. If they beat this, they're going to have numbers. And they do. Saints were just kind of swarming on defense. Which is good if you get the steal, but if it gets by you, there's all kinds of guys hanging out at the other end. So the lead now back up to 15. So the Saints trying to close this half, cut into this lead, but they've gone cold here in the last minute or so, and the Eagles have capitalized. It's about a 5-second differential shot clock to game clock, so the Saints will get it back. Eagles going to run a little clock here. Do a good job of swinging the ball. Now they do so again. They've gone back and forth a couple times. And there's a 3-point shot. No good. Robinson comes out with it. 3 seconds. 2, 1. No. Do they count it? Oh, they're going to count it. Nope. They're not going to count it. What are they doing? I don't know. I've never seen that. Did he count it or did he not? There seems to be discussion. Now, I want the basket as much as anybody else. But I'm pretty sure that was after the buzzer. Well, we're going to have some conversation here because I'm not sure if they gave us the bucket or not. So we'll tell you when we get back. We'll be back in about 10 minutes with the second half. Saints are trailing, but the momentum is shifting. We'll see you in a few. Welcome back to the campus of Concordia Prep. We are in the Lutheran Activity Center, also known as the LAC in Towson, Maryland. The MIAA B Conference varsity matchup between the Eagles of Annapolis Area Christian and your Concordia Prep Saints. John Miller here along with me, Peter Couser. We have been calling two very interesting and almost identical matchups tonight. The JV Saints got out to a slow start, trailed by 17 in the first half, trailed by 12 at the break. This team has been down by as many as 20 and trailed by 13 as we head to the second half. We'll see what kind of Saints team we get in these first few minutes of the second half. We saw the JV really turn it on in the first 3 or 4 minutes of the second half of their game. And there's a nice start. Missed shot. Robinson now operating as the Saints work left to right across your screen. Feed into Cam Allen Jones out to Prettyman. Saints were led in scoring by Noah Robinson with 8. He's got the basketball right now. 11 points for Dante Holmes, number 12, who's guarding Robinson. And he led the Eagles. Shot clock at 5. Robinson, long 3. It's off. Rebound secured by Jonathan Perry. Do they call the charge? No, they call a block. Oh, I think he might have been too close underneath the basket, and I think that's why he did not get that call. Coach Howard asking for an explanation. If you're right under that basket, they're not going to give you that charge. He's having a conversation with David Gregg. He's been reffing for 29 years. It's kind of a crazy end of the half with a basket by Josh King that actually counted. Looked like it was clearly after the buzzer. But the Saints are getting all kinds of opportunities here and don't have the touch to put it in, and now it's blocked, goes out of bounds, stays Saints ball. Drive by Robinson, misses. And the bucket is good. King, it's a nice pass by Prettyman, can't get it to go. Finds the open man in the corner. Krosky misses that 3. Roulette with the rebound ahead to Robinson. He flies through. He gets fouled. Can't get it to go. He draws that foul on Xavier Johnson, and Robinson will go back to the line. So this lead now has been extended to 17. It was 13 at the half, so they need to start cutting into this. Robinson hits that. He's 3 for 3 from the charity stripe. He gets them both to fall. It's going to be Saints ball. Cam Allen Jones, I tell you what, they get inside and they're getting blocked. It's got to be about 10 blocks we've seen in this game. Holmes has had a bunch of them. Josh, that is, and Dante Holmes also, as well as Jonathan Perry, number 22. Those three guys have caused havoc inside. Shot clock at 10. Saints with a good job defensively here. See if they can finish. They do. Robinson now trying to outrun down the floor. He gets a little bit of the body, and they're going to call it. You know, that's one of those, if he makes it, they may not call that. Pat Gilbert right on top of it. I think that's on Xavier Johnson. That'll be his second. Robinson goes back to the line. And he hits again. He's got 11. He's got 11 of the 25. And he gets that one as well. So the lead back to what it was at the half. Cut to 13. Cam Allen Jones, the one-man wrecking crew in the backcourt. Now the trap comes. There's the steal. Here comes Robinson. Blows by everybody. Layup is good. And here we go. Lead cut to 11. So Cam Allen Jones just kind of lures him across half court where they look to trap. Now Prettyman cradles it with his left hand, and now he's out running. He tries to get by everybody. That layup no good. Cam Allen Jones fights for it, but it's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to be Eagles basketball. And some substitutions quickly now for the Eagles. Jalen Salmon going to come in for Damon Roulette. So now you got Solomon and Cam Epps awaiting when Cam Allen Jones leads them down the court. So half-court trap. Well, they do a nice job there. It was a good look by Krosky, and they get right into their offense, a little dump-off, and that's their bread and butter in this game. Led to a lot of easy buckets when they run it effectively, and if I'm the coaching staff at the Eagles, they've got to be really happy with their team's effort and execution so far. Defensively in that first quarter, they didn't allow many open looks. The Saints, when they get out running, have finally gotten some open looks. Robinson tries to will that one down. He can't. Now Krosky in traffic, and he finds room, and he gets the bucket. Almost a turnover there. The Saints have numbers as Ahmed hustling down the court, number 5. We've played half of this. Oh, nice job. Finally get one to fall over the big man, over Josh Holmes. So that's Cam Allen Jones' first bucket tonight. So timeout. The lead is back to where it was at the half. Actually, check that. That was Cam Epps with that bucket. So 43-30. Again, this is the first year in the B Conference for this varsity program. JV won earlier tonight, but it was a battle from behind, just like this one. Lots of exciting things happening here at Concordia Prep. We've got the spring musical rehearsals underway for Hairspray. Be at the end of April. Spring sports getting their workouts in. Got a new weight room just opened up. In fact, I heard a little bit of Journey Don't Stop Believin' when I came down today. It's more than doubled our capacity for guys and gals to get their weight program in. I think we had some lacrosse and baseball guys in there today. Out of that timeout, Saints need to get some stops, and there's that feed again. Boy, just precision. Bryce James with 8. His first basket here in the second half. Too many easy baskets on that little dish. Josh King cuts to the front of the key. Tries to take Holmes. Solomon finds Roulette for 3. It's short. Prettyman tips it, but it's controlled by the Eagles, and Solomon's going to pick up that foul. Both teams with 2 team fouls here in the second half. Lead now 15. It's been as much as 20. Again, Annapolis Area Christian 1-11 in conference coming into today, 2-20 overall. Not sure where that pass was supposed to go, but Josh King comes away with it. Saints need to play with a little sense of urgency. Oh, that's a nice feed from Solomon! It's good, and it goes, and there's a foul. That was special. Nice throw to the cutter. Josh King. Chance at a 3-point play. And catch Bryce James with his second personal. Eric Johnson in the game now. This is King's first free throw of the night. And he gets it. I believe the Saints are 7 for 7 from the foul line tonight by my notes. They feed inside, little in and out game right now. Now they swing it. Different guys on the floor. Kroski now, 10 on the shot. Looking to feed inside, and they do. Oh, it's a pretty little shot from Bryce James. Right with the defender in his face. Lead 14. Just under 2 minutes left to go in the third. Saints spread the floor. Joshua King. Step back from 17, and he hits. It's a nice shot. He's got 5 in the second half, 9 in the game, lead 12. It was 13 at the break. Need to cut this thing under 10 here soon. Might get the Eagles a little tight if you do, but they keep pounding inside, and we don't have an answer defensively right now. Bryce James again, he's got 6 in each half, so 12 in the game. Solomon pulls up, gets it back out to Damon Roulette. He gets some contact and then a block shot. Justin Chandler. Kane's going to come in for Johnson. Xavier Johnson back in for the Eagles, as is Jonathan Perry. Oh, they swing it up to Solomon, but they throw it out of bounds. Little miscommunication there between Robinson and Solomon. That's unfortunate at this juncture of the game. You can't be not even giving yourself a chance to get a shot. So let's see if this man-to-man can work them some turnovers. Solomon sags a little bit here as Xavier Johnson brings it up. We're under a minute in the third quarter. We got to walk. So the battle of number 12s as Holmes was battling Kane. Oh, and we got a steal off the inbounds. And a basket. Too many turnovers. Hard to battle back. Solomon now goes hard to the basket. They're going to call a block. It's the right call. So on number 12, I'm going to call that on Dante Holmes. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 22 is who that's on, Jonathan Perry. 44 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Lead back up to 16. That was almost a walk. A little bunny hop there from Kane. And now this is trouble. Trap in the corner. Out to Kane. Oh, Solomon gets a steal. Oh, beautiful pass to King from Jalen Solomon. So I don't know how we ended up with the bucket there, but we did. And it was pretty. Little dime from Solomon. Set King up. Shot clock's off. The lead is 14. Solomon battling Xavier Johnson. 10 seconds left in the quarter. He tries to swipe from behind, misses. Three-pointer is good. Devin Ahmad with his first basket, and that's the first three-pointer in this game by either team. And it extends the lead back to 17. That one hurts. We'll come back for the final 8 minutes of this one in 1 minute. Thanks for tuning in tonight in this live stream of the AC Sports Network. Hit that subscribe button. We're going to have the Friday night senior night matchup for our girls against Severn. Right here, Saints are trailing by 17. It's fourth quarter time. Aledo Area Christians led this whole way. Josh King gets a nice little shot from 8 feet. He's had a very nice second half. He's got 9 in the second half, 13 in the game. Really, the scoring's been Noah Robinson and Josh King. Only 12 points by the rest of the team out of the 39. Big three-pointer right at the end of the third quarter by Ahmed. But the Saints trying to get some momentum ahead to King. He's going to go hard to the basket. There's a blocked shot. Eagles come the other way, and they throw it away. So a frantic start to the fourth quarter. 7:09 left to go. The lead is 15. Concordia Prep trying to get their 4th win in their first year in the conference of the B Conference. They got work to do. That's a pretty shot. Noah Robinson just squares up from the baseline. He's got 8 in the second half to go with 8 in the first half. He's got 16 to lead the Saints. And a timeout called by the Eagles. So the lead back to what it was at the half, 54-41. Love to see this right now. You can watch our coaches getting down and showing them a few things that they want them to correct from what just happened on the floor. The Saints can get this under 10 with 4 or 5 minutes left to go. It's a lot of possessions left and momentum here on our home court. We've played that to our advantage a few times throughout the season. Concordia Prep, we've got about 408 students. About 2/3 of those are in our upper school. A lot of these students play multiple sports and other extracurriculars. A lot of these guys are in our band or choir, in the musical. Same with our girls. It's a great time to be a Saint. Lots of student interviews with prospective students for next year have been going on over the last couple weeks. Our admissions team, Stephen Berger, Carly Stefanelli, working extremely hard. Talk about Saints family. It's a special place here just outside the loop on the north side of Baltimore City. Lead is 13. And there's a steal. So nice job coming out of that timeout. Now let's see if we can convert it to points. Noah Robinson looking for a seam, wants to drive, pulls out, swings it to Damon, over to Prettyman. He's got an open look for three. Oh, he got a great look. That would have been huge. Could have cut it to 10. Instead, the Eagles now with Xavier Johnson bringing it down the court. Robinson trying to poke it out from behind. He drives all the way to the basket, scores it, and a foul. That's his first basket from the floor. And Noah Robinson picks up his third. So a big three to end the third quarter, stop some momentum that Concordia Prep had, and now a chance at a three-point play when it looked like some momentum was shifting. But there's a missed free throw. King goes hard to the basket, left hand, and it's good. How did he make that shot? He changed in air and went to the left hand and got it to fall. Fouls on Jonathan Perry. Free throw's good. He's got 12 in the second half, 16 in the game. So Robinson with 16, King with 16, and the rest of the team collectively with 12. There's a steal by Robinson. He's going to go hard to Damon. Layup. Oh, it doesn't fall. Again, could have cut it to 10. Now they poke it out from behind, and it's Josh King outrunning everybody. Goes to the basket. That layup's missed. Prettyman goes up, and he's fouled. So Prettyman going to the line. That's his first time there today. So the aggressiveness picked up a little bit here. Josh Holmes picking up that foul. Saints will be in the penalty the rest of the game. That's the 6th team foul on the Eagles. Prettyman's got 5. Solomon in for Damon Roulette. Still can't get it to 10. We have had 3 or 4 chances here in the last 2 minutes to cut it to 10 and haven't got it there yet. Got to get it there soon. 5.5 minutes to go. The intensity on the defensive end has picked up. Crowd chanting defense. Drive to the basket. Oh, it's a great shot. Elijah Krosky. He's got 6 in the half. 10 in the game. Solomon now drives to the basket. Layup. Oh my. Too much English on it. Came out. Lead back to 13, what it was at the break. Oh, that's what they've been doing all day. Drive and dish to their big men, but that time he couldn't handle it. So a turnover. The lead was 17 after 3, so the Saints have cut 4 off of it, but they got to do a little more damage here soon. And full court pressure, full court man, but pretty relaxed, shown by the Eagles. But they stay in that man now in the half court. A lot of guys standing around. We got to start moving. Screen up high from Cam Allen Jones. Robinson finds Jalen in the corner. It's poked away by Krosky. 12 on the shot clock. King drives, floats it, got a little contact, didn't get the foul. Solomon now, shot clock at 3. We got to get something up. Solomon pushes, and it's stolen. Oh, they finally reset the shot clock. I was going to say that ball hit the rim, so it needed to reset. And there's an easy basket. Jonathan Perry. Again, every time the Saints try and get a run, it seems like we give up a layup on a breakdown defensively. Solomon now loses the handle. It's almost stolen. Solomon gets it back, and now King attacking. Finds Prettyman, and he gets an easy bucket and a timeout. So we're midway through the 4th quarter. The lead is still 13, which is what it was at the intermission. But the Saints have shown signs of making this a game in the last 3:55. Again, the Eagles have committed 16 fouls, so any foul, if we maintain the aggressiveness, it's VJ Harris, one of our JV players, doing his little backflip. He's unannounced as one of our cheerleaders here tonight. Don't hurt yourself, VJ, please. Annapolis Area Christian looking for their second conference win. They beat St. John's Catholic Prep, Gerstel back on January the 11th. Beat them by 1, so see how they manage the game down the stretch. We watched the JV manage it very well down the stretch when they finally took the lead. But this is a team that's been inexperienced in having a lead late, so let's see how they do. Let's see how the Saints respond. Good pressure up top by Damon Rollette Jr., and he throws it away. It's corralled, 13 on the shot. Good hustle there by number 10, Justin Chandler, and they come away with the layup. We just have not had an answer for their inside game. Too many points in the paint. When they watch this film, that's what they're going to see. They've got to get tougher. Realize Concordia doesn't have a lot of size, but they've got to play bigger than they are against these teams and be more physical. I know that's something they've been working on. Robinson for 3. It's short. And it's getting to be a pretty significant time in the game here. We've got to get some quick steals like that and convert. Robinson ahead to Prettyman. He doesn't field it cleanly, and they're going the other way. And a quick timeout called as that Eagles player is about to fall out of bounds. So since that timeout, we played a minute and we didn't cut into the lead. Can't do that here. It's where you got to take chances. You only have 3 team fouls. No one's really in foul trouble. No one's got more than 2. So you got to lay it all out. Coach Howard and his team trying to see who's going to step up here down the stretch. We knew coming into the B Conference it wasn't going to be a cakewalk. When a young team has success, sometimes they come into a season and they think, you know what, we're going to be just fine. And they will. They're a young team. But you can't start out the way they did tonight, and you're playing uphill the rest of the game. They've played them even since the first quarter. But unfortunately, that first quarter, they let the Eagles have their way offensively. And at the same time, we just didn't get many shots. A lot of turnovers early on. There was a stretch early in the first half where Coach Howard took out all 5 of his starters, trying to wake them up. Got to get out to a quicker start. Right now, got to play tough defense. Can't allow points. Just can't allow any baskets. Shot clock at 7. They're running clock wisely here. They've had a good possession. And they dump it off. He misses the layup. They miss again. I'm not sure why the shot clock went off, because they hit the rim. It just hadn't been reset. Robinson drives, tries the reverse. It doesn't go. Robinson battling, goes hard to the basket, loses it on the way up. It goes out of bounds. He wanted the foul, didn't get it. Saints have just run out of time tonight. King trying to check into this game. He comes in for Cam Epps. Cam Allen Jones over to Robinson. Can't wait. Got to go. Prettyman steps back, one to take that three. Robinson will take a long three. In and out. Loose ball. Josh King, and he's fouled. So that's going to be a free throw opportunity. That's not what the Eagles want. You don't want a chance for the Saints to score with no time coming off the clock. King and Robinson really the only ones offensively tonight doing damage. There's a positive here tonight. The free throw shooting has been fantastic by the Saints. 10 for 11 thus far. And I'm sorry, I just jinxed it. 10 for 12. What do we got here? We got a foul away from the ball after. Or did something not get reset? Oh, resetting the shot clock. I think it started before they inbounded. 2 minutes left to go. 16-point lead for the Eagles. This one's going to sting a little bit tonight. Saints need to use the rest of this season to do a little gut check and start to send a message to the league that even though they're young, they're not going to quit. And Robinson certainly hasn't. He's got 18. Timeout on the floor. Lead is 14 with 96 seconds left, minute 36 left. With a young team like this, you got to work hard the rest of the schedule. They're not going to make the playoffs, but they can begin to figure some things out. They're only going to mature more as a unit playing together. Again, everything looks so bright heading forward with such a young program. And even watching our middle school boys practice, there's some guys coming up. That's not to mention you always get some new students coming in. So, again, Friday night, AC Sports will be back here. Thank you, John. It'll be fun. Paul Perutka bring you the action. I might be here too. I'm hoping to be here as well. That'll be senior night. Got a plethora of seniors on a really great team. They're battling for one of the top spots in the IAAM. They'll be playing Severn. I was talking to the coaches. They were here earlier, and there's a possibility there's a three-way tie for those remaining three spots. And if it's that, then it comes down to a coin flip. St. Mary's is going to be the #1 seed, it looks like. But then there will be a battle between Gerstel and Concordia Prep and St. Timothy's for those other three spots. So if you're in the area, come out and watch our Lady Saints in action Friday night. But if not, you can tune into the AC Sports Network at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or around that time, depending on when the JV game ends. You can watch that. We'll have those senior night festivities. So lead 18. We're under a minute. And we got a foul. Jonathan Perry on Damon Roulette. Well, I do know this. Coach Howard, Coach Kirkland, they'll continue to motivate this young team. Take these things at a game at a time and try and get some conference wins here down the stretch and build momentum for the future of this program. It's really an honor to think they moved up to B Conference after such a great year last year. But it's been challenging playing some schools with a lot bigger enrollments than Concordia Prep. You think about it, only about 130 males in our upper school to draw from. We got about 30, almost 30 in the program. But you got a big football program here, lacrosse, soccer, track, cross country, baseball. A lot of options for our student athletes in addition to all the extracurriculars, band and choir and musicals and robotics and all kinds of clubs. So tip of the cap tonight to Annapolis area Christian. They had to travel all the way here for this game. Varsity sat around, cheered on their JV, and they're going to get their most decisive win of the season as they come in here to the Lutheran Activity Center and win 68-51 over your Concordia Prep Saints, who now fall to 3-12 in the conference. Annapolis area Christian climbs to 2-11. Again, varsity will be back in action on February the 1st. And they will be playing St. Paul's at St. Paul's. They go on the road for 3 games before they come back here. Next home game, Archbishop Curley, on Wednesday, February 15th. So, for John Miller, this is Peter Couser. This has been the AC Sports Network. Before you close it out, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. See you Friday night here for senior night for our girls. But from Saints territory, Saints country here at Concordia Prep, Saints go down in defeat to the Eagles. Have a great night and go Saints.